Here I am. I am Media Man. Yes, I am. I like to flim and I like to flam. And I do things on a whim. You know, I don't give a damn because that's just who I am. I'm Media Man. Now, I can tell you one thing, I certainly can. This whole media deal, it wasn't in my 5-year plan. Just last September, I was wondering what to do. I got back from Luanda after trip number 22. I heard we were going to celebrate the 25-year jubilee of this growing global enterprise that transcends and includes you and me. So I thought, we got to have a movie to tell the story for all time. How to grow high-performance projects and incident and injury-free. Now, wouldn't that be fine? And I knew that I could do it because I'd done it all before. And then 20 years of television deadlines came back to haunt me all the more. So Media Man got resurrected, raised up from the dead. Or maybe he just heard the call and couldn't turn away instead. So we pitched it in a video, blamed David Ash and me, and we showed it to all the big guys of the Alpha Company. Now, I didn't think they'd like it, whoever they might be, but I just couldn't help myself. I just had to see. Then a meeting in September with a skeptical CEO. I didn't think he'd like it either until he said, let's go. The XCOM gave their blessing earlier in the year, and here we are today, my friends. And with your kind permission and a measure of good cheer, I will attempt to show you just how the Media Production Group can make our value propositions crystal clear. Have no fear. And with this added face time, may I humbly suggest that we explore some possibilities, but without the silly need for a rhyme. Fine. You know, I really just can't help it, even though I think I can. And I guess that's why, after all these years, some people still call me Media Man. So, thank you for your kind indulgence, and I hope that's not the last time we shall meet. But I want to show you now, before we go any further, a little bit about what the Media Production Group has been doing, since now you have the story of how it was birthed here. And it's very much, as Steve pointed out in our conversation in December, it's an emergent process. And we have emerged, and I think we've accomplished some things in the first 3 months. So what I'd like to do now is to show you a short reel that we put together about some of the projects that we've worked on so far. Then after that, I want to talk a little bit about the 25th anniversary video, a really unique opportunity for all of us to come together and not just archive, but really define ourselves, who we are, what we stand for, from the inside out. Not a corporate video showing, okay, you know, the superficial, but the inside, the soul of JMJ. And I think we've made a good start on that in interviewing some people during this planning meeting. So, one of the Media Production Group's first moves was to commission a motion graphics artist to create an animated logo and a digital look and feel for JMJ. You'll see these elements used again and again to create consistent quality and a high-definition image of the company. We now have a small mobile production studio with professional lighting and sound capability to create corporate messages like Steve Portner's first XCOM report.
Hello, this is Steve Portner. Welcome to the XCOM report. Last week, the JMJ Executive Committee, or the XCOM, had a 3-day meeting in Austin. I'd like to share some of the highlights of that meeting with you.
Our creative team put together a 2-minute recruitment video for HR that will go on our public website.
JMJ for me is a special place to work because it's a group of like-minded people who really want to make a difference in the world, for our clients, for the industries we work in, and for our families.
I didn't know this when I started, but I really feel like this is the dream company, like the company that I've dreamt about.
We have a saying at JMJ that relationship is the foundation of accomplishment, and that's what makes JMJ special, is the relationships.
The essence of JMJ is love and compassion.
When Dennis Percy stopped by Austin, we grabbed him for a day to shoot 6 foundational pieces for development on new paradigms, committed speaking, some workshop conversations, and the 7 practices of transformation.
So, okay, so I want to just talk with you a bit about how to set up the ball bounce video. I generally put it in quite close to the front end of the commitment workshop because I want to get people's interest. I do it after the paradigm talk, but I want to get people interested in, oh, maybe there's something in here I don't know about. So I do it pretty early.
We've just begun shooting interviews for this fall's release of the JMJ story, which will build from moments like these.
Working. Everything was working and moving and not fast enough and better and let's get it on. And I'm going, oh my God. And knew everything about engineering and could cut through the nonsense and had no patience for nonsense. And I said, how can we get this guy? This is, oh my God, this would be, we want to like just lock on there and wherever that's going, we're chasing that.
And this memory from Rick Bear.
Jay Greenspan came out to California. I was working in the San Francisco Bay Area. And Jay came out and we had lunch at an Italian restaurant in Mill Valley. I can remember that. And Jay created a picture of a possibility that just was so inspiring, the difference that could be made in the area of safety, which was a real passion of mine because I'd seen too many people get hurt building and executing capital projects.
Of course, we're remembering the past, but we're also looking ahead to the future as business units grow on 6 continents.
I am so passionate about the work we're doing in mining and metals. I think the work we're doing with organizations like Anglo American, BHP Billiton, Rio Tinto is changing the face of mining. In the past where mine workers were just instrumental, we're now getting the corporates like Anglo American Platinum to actually look to them as human beings.
The clients in Australia are very discriminating, very demanding. There's a lot of competition, a lot of consulting firms down there. We're going head-to-head against them. We're winning work because we have such a good reputation.
So there are a lot of rich possibilities that lie ahead for internal use and external outreach. The biggest obstacle we've hit so far was trying to shoot the board of directors, on video. Take after take, on and on, again and again.
That's fine. Take 25.
I guess you could call this the revenge of Media Man.